Hello, everybody. Welcome to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And you find us in the middle of Sonic Frontiers, the Final Horizon slash another story slash whatever else you want to call the alternate ending.
Yeah.
And I'm playing as Knuckles.
I'm liking it. It's cool.
I got myself up to some pretty high ground because I figured, well, I could just glide really far as Knuckles. Although apparently if you unlock the super glide, it goes even faster and
Oh my gosh.
and there's no altitude loss.
Dude. That's awesome.
But I need more skill points for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the pop in.
Wait,
Whoa.
can I get there? Can I get there? No, not quite, but maybe to that wall.
Dang, that was close. Okay. Almost
Oh,
there.
geez, cannons, no. And lasers.
Oh.
Ah, it's so much more complicated now.
That's the problem with the pop in.
Where do I even go from here? Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Maybe if I do that. Okay. That helps. Like,
I like how there was just like
I'd imagine.
I like how there was just
Okay.
nothing and then everything just appeared.
These cannons need to go away now.
Can you do a side loop with Knuckles?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Matt has a cold, unfortunately.
Yeah. Again.
Again. I'm probably going to have one tomorrow, but I'm trying to, like... Okay, so I'm taking, like... What is it called? Airborne. Those, like, chewable immune system stuff. I'm drinking liquid IV because apparently, like, hydration is the most important thing. So that's hydrating me. And I'm taking zinc, which I don't even know if that does anything, but my dad swears by it, so I'm trying not to.
So,
It's like, there's been studies and it's inconclusive.
yeah.
Sorry, anyway, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, if you notice that kind of bar off to the right that just turned blue,
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, once that is empty, you have to just, like, get rings to refill it.
Okay, what? Oh, is that for looping?
Well, and, like, any of the special abilities or whatever you want to call them, any of the other Y abilities, basically, of the characters that aren't Sonic.
Got it, okay.
Oh, look, a Chaos Emerald. But there's a barrier?
My Knuckles can't punch through? What?
Just shakes his head. And now we have Tails.
Oh, awesome. Dude. I really want to see his gameplay. I'm interested in it. Because the last time I remember seeing him was Sonic 06. So I want to know what this is going to be like.
So, did that work?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I bet I can bypass that.
I think
thing
it's
holding
got, like,
everything
a
from accessing cyberspace.
Starfall thing going on at the same time that there's supposed to be a cutscene. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. I do like the Starfall things.
Oh, jeez, I can't Psyloop his Tails right now. What?
Oh,
Hang on.
the top left is going crazy.
Yeah, there we go. Psyloop.
Okay.
I wanted to just be able to, get some rings before I start running around everywhere.
Nice.
So maybe that's all the Koco that I've collected
It's going
in
up.
this part so far.
That Koco number at the top's going way up.
Yeah, it seems like a bunch of these Starfall spots are actually Koco in this case. But you're right, it is going absolutely crazy. As if I've collected a ton of them.
Up and up and up.
Oh, jeez, no... No freaking dash attack either, as Tails.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so can you can fly a little bit? Like, you can go a little bit up?
Yeah, I mean, so... I guess, right off the bat, some of the advantage to being Tails is, you know, doing a kind of hover thing like that for a little while.
But not infinite.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Maybe you can upgrade it with skill points. Because, like, with Knuckles, you just glided over, like, half the map, so...
Oh, jeez, I can't even attack yet. I need some skill points. Jeez, I can't
cool,
stomp. I can't do anything, dang it.
Wow. Yeah, you can't even stomp. It's like targeting. It shows the target, but you can't even attack it.
I thought I disabled the Starfall stuff, but oh well.
Maybe, yeah, maybe for the second story it resets some of the settings. Man, it is hard starting out though when you have no abilities.
Anyway, okay, where am I supposed to be going? Search for a Koco device. Well, at least I have a dash still. That'd be really annoying to not have. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was just gonna be a jump thing. Meh. So many Koco.
Well, while you're figuring this out, I mean, it's not too early for passage of the day.
It's never too early.
Yeah. So I thought I would do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a two-parter type thing and talk. And I've talked a little bit about it before, but I will talk about the story of Samson because it's really cool and also kind of uncool at the same time. But so if you didn't know, Samson is from the book of Judges, where Israel had many rises and falls and different judges who were like leaders of their tribes in one way or another, and Samson was one of those. So just to start it off, I will start with Judges 13, and this will be 2 through 5. A certain man of Zorah named Manoah from the clan of the Danites had a wife who was childless, unable to give birth. The angel of the Lord appeared to her and said, "You are barren and childless, but you are going to become pregnant and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drink, and that you do not eat anything unclean. You will become pregnant and have a son whose head is never to be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from the womb. He will take the lead in delivering Israel from the hands of the Philistines." And just like a quick note, or a couple quick notes. So, first of all, if you didn't know, there is a clan of Dan, which I always thought was funny because it's like you have all these epic names like Judah and I don't know, and then it's just like, yeah, and then it's like, oh, the clan of Dan. Okay. Anyway, okay, so the second thing is that he's going to be a Nazirite, and what that means is basically he dedicates his life to God, and there's like special rules. Like there are rules for being part of the people of Israel, many rules, but there's additional rules for Nazirites, and basically it's someone who is set apart for a special purpose from God, and in this case it's being one of the judges. And so the rules for a Nazirite is you cannot drink any alcohol, you have to abstain from alcohol, you have to avoid contact with dead bodies, even if it's your close family member. And you can never cut your hair. So these Nazarites were like, had super long hair, super long beards, and and yeah, there you go. So that's what Samson was supposed to do.
And not do.
And not do, yeah. So, okay, so the angel told his mom that she's going to have him. And she gave birth to him. And then the Lord gave him, like, great strength. So he was, like, super strong. And I'm skipping around a little bit. Okay, well, that'll... He basically married a Philistine woman, which was also, like... I mean, it's not... I don't think it's, like, strictly forbidden, but
they were commanded not to marry outside of his
okay.
fellow Israelites, though.
So there you go. So, yeah, it is forbidden. So he's already, like, off to a bad
I guess
start.
they were commanded not to marry people from other nations just because of those other nations not following the same practices. And
yeah, like all the surrounding nations followed other gods and did really horrible ceremonies and stuff. So it was better not to marry them because it kind of pollutes the...
Sorry, real quick. Tails just gets a wrench attack instead of the...
What the heck? That's awesome.
Instead of the
I
usual,
like
homing attack thing.
In Sonic 06, he throws, like, those, like, capsules that hold rings? He threw those, and they would explode into, like, fake rings. And so you couldn't tell what was a real ring and a fake ring if you were using Tails. It was really weird. I want to play Sonic 06 sometime with you just to see your reaction if you haven't seen it.
No, I didn't want to do that. Oh well.
But yeah, so he married a Philistine woman, which is really bad. He's supposed to deliver the Israelites from the Philistines. And he's like killing people.
Like a lot of people.
Yeah. I will go into in the next episode, like, some of the stuff that he does. And it's just like, he's crazy, man. So yeah, subscribe and definitely come in the next episode because you'll hear some crazy stuff. I will just briefly, because I kind of want to just talk a little bit more about him. And at the end of his life, was it his wife? I think it was his wife who... No. It was like a prostitute, a woman of the night, wasn't it?
Who did what?
Sorry?
What are you trying to get to? As far as...
How they found out about his weakness.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was his wife.
Okay. So it's just weird that his wife would betray him like that. So there's a bunch of men trying to figure out how to kill Samson because he's like just so strong, no one can do anything.
They're Philistine men who might even be, like family of Delilah.
Okay.
His wife.
No, it is. It says, okay, here, I'll just read a little bit more. This is Judges 16. One day, Samson went to Gaza, where he saw a prostitute. He went in to spend the night with her. The people of Gaza were told Samson is here, so they surrounded the place. Maybe that becomes... Yeah, Delilah becomes his wife, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Philistines were trying to convince Delilah to figure out what his weakness is so they can kill him. He tells her a bunch of fake stuff over and over. And they like try all this fake stuff and and it doesn't work. And she's like, "You're not telling me the truth. Why aren't you telling me the truth? Just tell me what your weakness is." Which,
Don't you love me?
I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. If if you tell them a weakness and they keep like trying this stuff, chances are you probably shouldn't tell them the real weakness. But eventually he tells them his hair, because, you know, he's a Nazarite. He's not supposed to cut his hair. So that's what he tells her. "You cut my hair, I'm going to turn weak." And they cut his hair, and he loses his strength. And then they imprison him, and they like tie him up to a giant pillar, and they blind him. It's like this horrible stuff they did to him. They tortured him, and then as soon as he's gonna die, or when he's about to die, he's tied to this pillar in a stadium full of Philistines, and he says, "You know, God, give me strength one last time." And then he like gets the strength, picks up a pillar, and kills a bunch of people. So there you go.
Yeah, I think he, you know, with that strength ends up like pushing over the pillars that held up the stadium or Coliseum or whatever it was.
It literally says, Samson said, "Let me die with the Philistines." Then he pushed with all his might, and it came down, and down came the temple on the rulers and all the people in it. Thus he killed many more when he died than while he lived. And I mean, he killed a lot of people.
Was literally reported to kill like 1,000 Philistines in a single day or something like that before.
Yeah. So I mean, that killed a lot of people, and he died. Maybe I should have had that be the passage of the day, but I feel like I had to set things up. But still, I mean, like I said, next episode I'm going to go into like some of the other stuff he did, and it's just wild. So be sure you don't miss that. But anyway, that's pretty wild too. So yeah, I feel like we sometimes like, I don't know, we go back and forth. Sometimes we focus on the Old Testament, and we have like phases where we focus on the New Testament. Lately it's been more New Testament, so I figured, hey, what the heck, let's get some judges in there. And I'm glad you're here to correct me, because I kind of miss some of the details sometimes.
I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to handle all this.
Yeah, I'm confused what's going on. Do you actually get a homing attack with Tails?
I'm not sure I ever do. Like, if I look at his skills, there's the spin dash eventually. Side blaster is just like the basic Y. Charged wrench attack, Maybe
you don't get it.
And the special parry. Cyclone boost, which is awesome to eventually get, but...
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, so the Cyclone, whenever I get that, if Tails has max rings, I can essentially have him fly around everywhere.
That was like his gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2. He rode that thing, and you just run around shooting stuff.
But yeah, seemingly no homing attack.
That's crazy. But I like it.
Okay. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
What? How did you not go through that?
Okay, hang on. Let me reset here.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to navigate stuff as Tails is especially interesting because of things like this, where it's like, gee, it would really help to have a homing attack, but no, I don't get one as Tails.
So he's probably like the most difficult to play.
Okay.
You know what would be funny is if sometime we do like like I did Bible trivia with you. We could do like Jordan explains Bible stories, and I just like get all these. You don't tell me that if I'm saying the correct or incorrect thing until the end.
I'll go on it.
I just try to remember
No, wait.
how Bible stories went.
See, okay, what becomes especially awkward is that at some parts of this, you have to, like, have him use the wrench attack while he's flying. What?
Whoa, what was that?
It's like something just made me move forward there, and I wasn't ready for it, and doggone it.
Nah, you can't go up.
I gotta...
Dang. Oh, no. No. Oh, gosh. Dude, Tails is hard. That's crazy.
And what's even crazier is this, I still wouldn't consider this as difficult as climbing the towers as Sonic later.
Oh my gosh. This looks really hard. Okay, nothing's making you go flying.
Oh, come on, really?
It really
Alright, fine. We'll go like this, maybe.
It really wants you to throw wrenches while flying. Jeez.
What the?
Oh
What the
my
heck was that?
gosh.
It was like I touched the platforms, and it's like, nope.
Uh-oh.
You go into the middle of nowhere.
Wait,
and the thing
if
is,
you
I think I
fall-
have to go through all of that to get the next progress point for the story.
I was gonna say, what if you fall into the water? Would it just put you back up halfway through, or would it just start at the beginning?
Maybe. I guess I should look into that sometime soon-ish. You know, next time it happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of like another crab's treasure. You fall in and sometimes it helps you. That was a lot of Koco.
Well, yeah, I haven't found the Elder Koco in a while. So that's why I've got all that, probably. Is this how I'm supposed to get to that stuff initially?
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Or, wait. Nope, that's not enough.
Oh,
Oh, there's a spring there. Okay. That's what I was supposed to... Okay. I got it now.
But it doesn't seem like the spring goes high enough, no?
No, but with that, it does.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is like really different than the other characters. Nice.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't do it. That helped. But then there's this part where it... Okay, it freaked out at that part before.
Okay. While you're doing this, okay, I did Bible trivia. Oh no, you made it. Okay, I was gonna say we can do some Sonic trivia. Uh-oh, that doesn't look healthy. Oh, okay, it's better.
Yeah. Alright. So now we're showing Amy again with the Chaos Emerald she found.
So Tails opened the gates.
Yeah, apparently he's removing the barriers to the different Chaos Emeralds.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm like, who we playing as now? Are we still Tails or what is this? Ooh, hello. Defense stuff. Maybe if I can ever find a hermit Koco, that would be helpful.
Yeah, really.
You know what? I guess it's got the same amount of map revealed as, like, all the characters get the same map revealed status.
They share it. Yeah, okay. Now what does it want you to do? Oh, Tails has to find his Chaos Emerald. I see.
Which, okay, yeah, I'll just glide over here a ways, but eventually it's gonna... Yeah. Eventually Tails runs out of flying energy, or whatever you want to call it.
At least you don't just sink like a rock. You kind of still glide a little bit. That was pretty far, though, honestly.
Alright, well, before I get too much into the next thing, we're at a fairly decent stopping point.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold up.
Okay.
Sage?
What?
What are you doing here?
When I scanned the skies earlier, I detected a similar reading in the ruins. Maybe there's something in the air.
That would be a satellite placed in space by the ancients. There are multiple satellites positioned over a wide area.
But why did they put them up there?
There is evidence that the satellites were used to send some kind of authentication code. The columns of light you have seen above ground.
What is this,
are
a
all
giant
masses of
computer?
electronic data.
That must mean the Emerald Vaults opened when interacting with that light. It was receiving data to unlock them from the satellites.
Okay. For real now, I think we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, that was a good stopping point. Okay.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more Sonic Frontiers additional story stuff. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. They did a good job with the characters' gameplay, even though Tails is difficult. I like
They
it.
definitely shook things up
Yeah.
with all this. So yeah,
All right.
subscribe so you don't miss anything.
Yeah. Yeah, more Samson next time. It's going to be crazy. Don't miss it.
Alright, well, until then, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.